Today we're gonna flip the script to my channel because I usually cover English songs so that I can teach the language to Spanish-speaking people. But today we're gonna do the reverse and we're gonna take a Spanish-speaking song so I can teach it to English-speaking people, or also for people who want to practice their English listening skills. And if you don't know me, my name is Jhonny. I've been an English teacher for more than 16 years and I know how to speak 5 languages. And in this channel, usually we cover those songs to learn the language in a more fun, diverse, and innovative way. And I also have some videos on how to learn English with ChatGPT, with some tools, with books, with songs. But today we're gonna cover the beautiful summer ballad called Si Antes Te Hubiera Conocido by Karol G. And we will be diving into the song paragraph by paragraph as we translate each of these lyrics so that we can understand a little bit better the meaning behind it. Let's start with the intro part of this song that is actually more spoken and a little bit more call out to the people to come to the party. And it says, Que lo que, estamos en Rulay, empezó el verano, fuego. So this is very Latin, this is very Caribbean. El que lo que is more like what's up, like hey, what's up? We're vibing, we're having a party. Come on over, let's have some fun, let's have a party. And the word fuego, which literally means fire, but it's another way of saying like, hey, it's fire, it's dope, it's very exciting, let's have this party started. Then the first part of the song that is actually sung by Karol G, it starts with the coro or with the chorus, and it says, ¿Qué hubiera sido si antes te hubiera conocido? Seguramente estarías bailando esta conmigo, no como amigos. So the main question of the song, or the main theme of the song is ¿Qué hubiera sido? What would have happened if? So most of this song goes into the realm of what would have happened if I met you before you were with your actual partner right now. So this is a more song about losing someone you love or not being able to be with someone you love, but not from a dramatic point of view, but more from an empowered point of view, more of a nostalgic, more romantic, platonic point of view from afar. Is like, okay, you're with someone now, I am not with you, I would have loved to be with you, but what if I was with you since the beginning? What if I met you before you met that other person? So the second line is, Si antes te hubiera conocido, if I had met you before, what would have happened if I had met you before you met that other person? What would have happened if I was the chosen one before you had that other chosen one? Going into the realm of the possible multiverses of relationships, then she answers herself and she says, seguramente estarías bailando esta conmigo, no como amigos. That surely, seguramente is the word surely, that surely you would be dancing this one with me. El esta is like this one, conmigo, with me, not as friends. So right now, maybe currently she is dancing with this person, but only as friends, just as friends, because they weren't able to take that relationship into the next step. So she's like reminiscing into, okay, what would have happened if I met you before? Maybe we wouldn't be dancing as friends. Maybe we would be dancing a little bit more intimately, a little bit more romantically, you know. Let's go to the post-chorus or el post-coro, and it would say like this. Si no como otra cosa, usted cerca me pone peligrosa. Por un besito hago cualquier cosa. La novia suya me pone celosa. Y aunque es hermosa, ey. And then it goes into the other pre-chorus. And it's very interesting that she continues the narrative of this song and says that what would have happened if we would have been dancing like this, not as friends. And then she continues, si no como otra cosa, but as something else. We would be as something else, maybe more romantic partners, maybe more sexual partners, maybe like friends with benefits partners. So many other types of relationships, but not just as friends. I want you more than friends. And then she says, usted cerca me pone peligrosa. Usually in Spanish, for the word you, we say tú, right? But it's more direct, more familiar, more informal. But then usted is a little bit more formal, a little more elegant. It's like, hey, usted cerca me pone peligrosa. That having you around, you make me be a dangerous woman. You make me be a little bit dangerous. You make me be a little bit more like I want to do things with you. Por un besito hago cualquier cosa. For just a little kiss, I would do anything. Here in Spanish, usually a lot of words have the diminutivo, which is when we take a word and we make it little, like beso, a kiss, besito, a little kiss. It's very common in Spanish to have those diminutivos for certain words or even names that you put ito or ita at the end of the name to make it like cuter or smaller. So in this case, not just a kiss, a little kiss, just a little peck on the lips, that por un besito hago cualquier cosa. For just a little kiss, just a little touch of the lips with you, I would do anything. I would do anything to taste your lips. Okay. La novia suya me pone celosa y aunque es hermosa, And then she continues into the next paragraph that your girlfriend, that girlfriend of yours, she makes me feel jealous. She makes me feel this jealousy inside me that I wish I was her, right? And even though she's beautiful, she's not diminishing the role of the other woman. This is why the song is so nice, because it's not toxic, it's not like damaging, it's not violent. It's just like, yeah, I know she's beautiful and maybe she might be deserving of your love, but even though she's beautiful, I think I'm better. It's like, this is very empowering, as I know that you have someone else, but hey, I'm also good. I can also be a good partner to you. Like, hey, look at me. It is a very empowering narrative in this case. So, la novia suya me pone celosa y aunque es hermosa, even though, el aunque is like even though, aunque es hermosa, we continue into the pre-chorus and it says, no te va a tratar como yo, no te va a besar como yo, no está tan rica así como yo, ella es tímida y yo no, con estas ganas que tengo yo, me atrevo a comerme los dos, hoy estás jangueando con ella, pero después tal vez no, que hubiera sido. Okay, we'll continue in a bit. So in this pre-chorus, she says that your girlfriend, she makes me feel jealous, but even though she's beautiful, I'm not diminishing her, but no te va a tratar como yo. She won't treat you as I do. She won't treat you like I would treat you. So she's putting herself, like the narrative, in this case, Karol G, she's putting herself in a very strong position of confidence, of self-assurance that, you know what? I know how to treat you well. I don't know how she treats you, but she's not going to treat you like I will treat you. No te va a besar como yo. She's not going to kiss you like I would kiss you, like the lips that I have on me. She's not going to have the same thing on her, so I'm going to kiss you better. And then she continues on, no está tan rica así como yo. She's not as hot, she's not as beautiful, as sexy as I am. So obviously Karol G, she's like very confident with her self-image. So she's being very nostalgic about this platonic love that she can't reach. But at the same time, you know what? I'm worthy, I'm beautiful, I'm hot, I'm successful. And then she says, ella es tímida y yo no. As in, she's shy and I'm not. Like, she's very timid. She's very, like, to herself. And I'm not shy. I mean, look at me, right? And then she continues on with, con estas ganas que tengo yo. Obviously, there are some S's here that we skip, like, con esta gana que tengo yo. It's very Caribbean. It's very Latin to miss some letters or to, like, eat up some letters. And what does ganas mean? Ganas is this desire, this strong desire that I have for you, to be with you. Me atrevo a comerme los dos. The first time that I heard this song, I thought that was a bit more sexual than it really is. But yeah, in Latin songs and reggaeton and merengue and all of these types of songs, it is usual for it to be a little bit sexual. And that's why I thought originally this line would have been, con estas ganas que tengo yo, me atrevo a comérmelo todo. And though it would have been the abbreviation of todo, that I dare to eat it all. But in this case, she's actually saying me atrevo a comerme los dos. But obviously the S's are almost not pronounced here. And she says that I dare to eat the both of you. She is so excited to be with this man. And she is so attracted to this man. And also the woman, that she says, you know what? I'll take on both of you. Bring it on. And then she continues, hoy estás jangueando con ella, pero después tal vez no. That today you're hanging out with her. And literally the word jangueando is not a official Spanish word. It comes from the hangout word in English. It happens a lot between languages that some languages borrow some words from other languages and then they adapt it. So in this case, janguear comes from the verb hang out. So estás jangueando con ella. You're hanging out with her today, but maybe later not. So maybe later you'll stop hanging out with her because you would be more attracted to me. And then she goes on with the chorus that we've already covered, but we're going to read it again so that we practice the pronunciation. And it goes like this. ¿Qué hubiera sido si antes te hubiera conocido? Seguramente estarías bailando esta conmigo, no como amigos. Ey, again. ¿Qué hubiera sido? Ay, si antes te hubiera conocido, seguramente estarías bailando esta conmigo, no como amigos. Ey. And then there comes a beautiful, beautiful verse, in my opinion. It's a very nice part of the song that the first time that I heard it, it got me a little bit emotional as well. But we're going to read it and then we're going to translate it part by part. And this verse goes like this. Y yo te veo y no sé cómo actuar, bebé pa' conquistarte que me pase en el manual. Espero lo que sea, yo no me voy a quitar. Tengo fe que esos ojitos un día me van a mirar. Yo me caso contigo, mi nombre suena bien con tu apellido. Estoy esperando el primer descuido pa' presentarte como mi marido. Yo me caso contigo, mi nombre suena bien con tu apellido. Estoy esperando el primer descuido para presentarte como mi marido. No has entendido que no te va a tratar como yo, no te va a besar como yo, no está tan rica así como yo. Enough. Okay, it's just like, I'm not a singer, but yes, an English teacher, but it's a very catchy song. So this verse goes on like this. Y yo te veo y no sé cómo actuar. That every time that I look at you, veo is from the verb ver, look or watch. In this case, is every time that I look at you, I don't know how to act. I don't know how to behave myself because like you make me nervous, you intimidate me, but at the same time, I don't know what to do. So, no sé cómo actuar. I don't know how to act. Bebé pa conquistarte que me pasa en el manual. Hey baby, my little baby boy. In order for me to win you over, conquistar is like conquer, as in like in wars, in politics, etc. But in this case, it's like to win you over, right? In order for me to win you over, hey, I need a manual. I need the booklet to explain like the instructions. Like, how do I win you over? How do I conquer over you? How do I get you to be with me? Espero lo que sea, yo no me voy a quitar. The verb esperar o espero, it could be different meanings in English. It could be wait, as in time. I wait for something. It could be also hope, as in I hope for something like esperanza. Or in this case, it's more like expect. I expect anything. Espero lo que sea. I expect anything, but I'm not gonna move away. I'm not gonna move over. I'm not gonna concede my spot here that I'm winning you over little by little. Yo no me voy a quitar. I'm right here. I'm fighting for my spot to win you over. Tengo fe que esos ojitos un día me van a mirar. I have faith. I am sure. I am absolutely sure. And I have faith. The word fe is faith. That those little eyes, also again the diminutivo ojitos, because we have ojos, eyes, ojitos, those eyes, those little eyes, one day they're gonna look at me. I know, I have strong faith that at one point you're gonna fall in love with me and I'm gonna win you over, and those little beautiful eyes of yours, they're gonna cross eyes into mine and we're gonna look at each other and we're gonna fall in love and we're gonna have a happily ever after. Well, tengo fe que esos ojitos un día me van a mirar, and that happily ever after goes on with the next part. Yo me caso contigo. I would marry you. Like, no questions asked. I would be your wife. I would be your spouse. I would be your husband. I would marry you one time over and over and over again because mi nombre suena bien con tu apellido. My name sounds really well with your last name, considering that that person decides to take the last name of the spouse. But in this case, mi nombre suena bien con tu apellido. It would be nice to sound like my name with your last name and would be one as a couple. Would be very beautiful. And then the first time I heard it is like, it would be nice to have that last name, right? Me han contado. Estoy esperando el primer descuido. Here, of course, the toy is like the abbreviation of the estoy. Like a lot of the words in this song and a lot of the Latin songs, is that they eat up some of the syllables or words or phrases. Or in this case, the first part of the word. Estoy esperando el primer descuido. I am waiting, I am expecting, or I am waiting for the first slip, for the first little mistake that if you slip a little bit towards me, I'm gonna present you as my husband. If you give me a little bit of a leeway, if you give me a little bit of a space, that little slip will end up us being married, and I'm gonna present you to my friends and my family as you are my husband. So it's very interesting. It's like, hey, try to slip one time, you'll end up with me. It speaks a lot about the confidence of the narrator in this one. And then she continues on with the same paragraph another time. Yo me caso contigo, mi nombre suena bien con tu apellido, estoy esperando el primer descuido para presentarte como mi marido, no has entendido que. And the next parts, we've covered them already, so what we're gonna do is like a little bit of shadow practice so that we can pronounce the words together. I'm gonna read it slowly and try to read it with me so that we can practice the Spanish in this one. And it says, no te va a tratar como yo, no te va a besar como yo, no está tan rica así como yo, ella es tímida y yo no, con estas ganas que tengo yo, me atrevo a comerme los dos, hoy estás jangueando con ella, pero después tal vez no, ¿qué hubiera sido? Si antes te hubiera conocido, seguramente estarías bailando esta conmigo, no como amigos, no, no, no. And then in the music video, which is beautiful, she starts dancing, people start singing along, and then the outro of the song is just like an intercalation of all these phrases together. It's like they're dancing, they're like celebrating, and she repeats a lot, que hubiera sido, si antes te hubiera conocido, si sas, si sas, si sas. It's like, they're just like having fun and dancing to the song and to the rhythms, and then she ends the song with, que hubiera sido, si antes te hubiera conocido, which, what would have happened if I had met you before? Would we be together now? Would you be my husband? Would I present you as my husband? Would your eyes cross with mine? Would our lips touch? All of those what ifs will stay in my head or until we actually make it happen. So, ¿qué hubiera sido si antes te hubiera conocido? And with that, we finish another class in this channel. I hope that you enjoyed it. I hope that you learned a couple of Spanish words or phrases. And if you're practicing your English, I hope that it helped you practice a little bit more your listening skills. And I want to remind you that in the description below, I include a free PDF download that you can have with all the words and phrases and their translations. So you can download it, you can print it, you can take your annotations. And if you're interested to take private classes, whether in English or in Spanish, you can always contact me through DM on Instagram as El Teacher Jhonny, and I would be more than happy to receive your messages. And that would be it for now. Thank you for watching another video and see you in the next one. Bye bye.